Greetings and good day, my friend, and Happy New Year with this new breakthrough report for my people. Some say, well, your device is proof of concept, so I've developed my own first proof of concept by renting a car, namely a Sonic LTZ turbocharged Chevrolet, and I'm testing the raw cell, meaning the key information of the cell put to application. So the car that I got was set to this: city 26 miles per gallon, highway 35, factory settings. Okay, this is how it came, mind you. This is how the car came. When I picked up the car, and next time I'll be more thorough because this is my first time I'm testing this live. Before you do the average miles per gallon, you know, everybody has a different driving skill. The car was set to this, okay? On average. I hit the reset button and the AVG go to 0. From there on, I'm beginning to drive and have a tremendous pickup. I'm basically in between, I'm in the city and there's a highway a couple of miles between the two cities. So I tried on highway, on and off in the city, on the highway, and the videos you're about to see basically show you what the factory setting, which can be off also. Like you can do your own testing when you put your Bluetooth device on the diagnostic plug in the car and use your pad or iPad or Android or phone and see actually what your savings is. So the average consumption, I think, was around 6 to 7 miles per gallon. You watch the videos and come to your own conclusion. It's been a success, and you will see what happens with the cell now. Good morning, everybody, party people. We're going to test my device on a car. This is the Sonic LTZ Turbo Chevy. We're going to go underneath so you can see actually where the device is mounted. You can see here, and so for your knowledge, this car here is listed for in the city as 27 miles per gallon. I'm assuming 27 plus minus maybe 28, and we will see with the device. I'm doing like a 20-mile drive to see so it adjusts and adapts, and I will film what the car inside the computer is showing me, what we will be in efficiency saving with the famous raw cell. See you in a jiffy. So we have a good average now of 35.5. It's a considerable maxing it, you know, going to the city. See, we're picking up here consistently. I want to see if I get some more, so I'll catch you on the flip side. Now we're going over the listing. I'm pumping it a little bit. I'm keeping it on a little stretch between the two cities. It's not really highway, but we're doing 42.9, pumping it. Doing 70, almost, you can see 67 miles per hour. Trying to hold it steady. We'll see if the thing goes 50. But I gotta watch the speed limit here, party people. So my record is like 43.3 right now. Really pumping that thing. Really pumping it up. Really maxing it. And I'm just testing, so getting familiar with the car, so bear with me. So we got 44.1, 0.3, you know, and increasing as I'm holding the temperature constant. The speed, what am I talking about? Very excited. This really kicks ass. We're really saving here, party people. It's evident. It's a saver. Going up, going up, going up, going up. I gotta slow down now. Speed limit, party people. 45 and increasing. The thing is kicking it up. Kicking it up, you know. We are really in super saving mode. I still gotta watch the speed limit. I haven't reached the city yet. 46, you know, so that's the record. Catch you on the flip. 48.8 right now. Record breaking. Mind you, I'm in the city. I'm not on a major highway. I'm doing 47.2. I'm just cruising around a little bit. I pumped it for like 5 miles. For 70 miles per hour. See, our savings are consistent, 47.2. I'm in the city. I'm not on the highway. Take a look. I'm in city limits. You know, gotta stay with the speed limit. And we're kicking 47.2. This is more than I'd hoped for with this car. Super responsive. So the newer cars, because I was afraid if this is a hybrid or it's a computer programmed injection system, you know, that factories might be able to set the savings, and you know, that could be fraudulent if they do that. But apparently you're free to have savings. So I'm doing 42 miles, saving 47 in the city. The thing is listed for 27 miles per gallon. You see what I'm doing here? You understand the magic? I have my device on this car, which is fact. Now this is live. I'm in the city, see it? Here, intersection in the city. This is unbelievable. I'm blowing myself out the socket right now. I'm going to Walmart to pick something up real quick. You know, so still doing slow here. Slow. I'm doing 47. Gotta watch the traffic. 47. And don't do this at home, buddy, people. You gotta be. I used to drive race cars, so I'm an experienced driver. You know, and I'm not even using a diagnostic system or dyno or whatever. It's just my little thingy, my little tool attached to the fuel line. I'm going through the city, and this is I'm breaking my record. I thought it would do like a 35, 34.4. In the city, I'm doing 46.1 steady, doing 40 right now, and I'm gonna stop this on the way out. I will see how much we will hold, and we do a little bit of highway. So I've been driving around in the city for a couple of miles, so I don't know if that's an error or whatever, but I'm in the city and the thing is doing 45.2. Again, the car is listed 27 miles per gallon in the city. That's the listing, okay? I go by the listing. So I'm in the city cruising around, you know, see here Walmart. Still going through a little parking lot thingy, driving little rounds, not even going fast, and the thing shows me, you see what it shows me, you know? That's where we are. So, see, we're doing 43.3 in the city. I'm about to hit the highway and want to go like for a considerable, let's say 10 miles or something. See how much, maybe 15 miles. I'm trying to hit the 60, 70 and see what the savings are. Right now we're in the city. We're holding a steady 43.3 with what the car does. I reset the thing several times just to make sure I'm not tripping. Well, if your factory settings are correct, then I'm doing 43.1 miles per gallon in the city with the Chevy Sonic LTZ turbocharged as is. Again, story continues in the city. I'm doing 35 miles. I'm at 41.9. I had a little dropper there, but I'm still having considerable savings. We're about to hit the highway and see if we can max this thing on the highway. You know, they say the record on the highway is like 41. You know, stuff like that in here. So we're already at 42. I haven't even hit the highway yet. So you see in the prior recordings that we hit 47. I want to see if we can do 50 miles per gallon, which is nowhere near the listing on the highway. You know, dream would be if I could even break that. But let's see what this car does as we are going to wrap it up a little bit. So now we're having a little cruncher. I'm beating it against the wind and up the hill, so we're doing still a phenomenal 36.1. As far as I know, it was listed like, I don't know, between 34 and 37 for you know, on the highway, depending on the ups and downs, up the hill, down the hill. We're still having very good savings, and it's on average so far better than the listing. Also know that when you beat the car and hit the gas like I did up the hill against the wind, you can beat it into submission. Basically you have less savings and it'll drop. So, but still, as I'm beating the car, it's still holding 34.5, which is like what the setting says. I think without the device, which I haven't tested, which was subject to testing, we'll probably drop more, but it's holding. I can't beat it into like having really losses. So far my savings are very good. I'm on the highway, it's holding, not going under the factory suggestion. And in the city, like I said, I'm up to like 40. My record was 47, which I don't understand, but they say stuff fluctuates. But overall, I know I have like an average of 6 to 7 miles per gallon that I'm saving. If you want to record all the stops, all the intervals, all the breaks, all the ups and downs, and wind factor too and whatnot, then you can see there's a difference like night and day with or without the device. I'm just going by what factory settings are and what I'm doing now with the device on the car, which again is non-evasive, it's just adjacent to the fuel line. Still though, as for savings, we're in the city, we left the highway, we had a drop. Still the listing was 28 miles per gallon in the city. We're doing 33.8. That's still a lot of extra savings, I would say. As you can see, speed limit 40. We're doing 40, 43. You know, it's even picking up, as you can see. I don't know if that has to do with intent or up or down or sideways. So we're getting more savings as we go. We'll keep this going a little bit so you can see how actually see the beautiful view here, Sedona. As we going into the city, still like around 40. We have 34.2. Again, the listing says 27 miles per gallon. That's the base. I'm gonna do a little extra trip just staying in the city so you actually see the savings stay up. They don't go to 27 or 28, which to me is amazing. You know, I had a record where the thing really just went over 40. I don't know how it did that. I wasn't going downhill. Well, you could say you leave the car rolling, keep the speed up, but the injection is not really doing anything. Of course, that's saving you fuel. We know this. I'm not a professional car tester, but I'm looking at the average consumption here and trusting the Chevrolet manufacturer is we're in the city, we're doing 34.8. That's phenomenal, please. You know, and don't worry, patent pending. Some people don't even know what's going on here because this is other dimensional technology, as in conscious technology taking place here. I'm just letting you witness as and how I do see speed limit 35. We're doing 32. We're still doing 34.9 miles per gallon. That's according to the settings. You know, 7 miles per gallon we're saving right now. Not only that, your car turns into a partial non-polluter, is the wear and tear on your tires, stop the viscosity of the oil. Let's say if this oil here lasts 3,000 miles to be in pristine condition, it lasts 6,000 miles. We have tested that. I will have more people testing and filming and documenting, so you have your proof of concept for those logic-minded people. Not to diss them, you need your proof. The skeptics, you need to see that this is actually really doing that. See, we're doing 35 miles per gallon. We're still in the savings, you know. Without the device, we had 28.8. I showed you the beginning setting. We're still in the city here, you know, doing 30 miles per hour. And I'll catch you on the flip side. So far, that's the test for this thingy. Maybe I add something, maybe I don't. Let's see. 35. What I like with this car actually, which is, and I'm not working for car companies or oil or whatever that stuff is. What I'm doing is I'm healing the flow through part of the car, which is how chaotically does the fuel run through the engine. So this is the Chevrolet Sonic LTZ that I'm testing, and what I like about this car is we're holding a steady at 34.7, still in the city, over 5 miles right now. And the thing is, I hit the turbo, meaning I beat the engine. And in the city, it seems to be less sensitive to fuel savings, and on the highway, it's more sensitive. I don't know if that's according to my device, or with or without the device, blah, blah, blah. You know, all I'm saying is, still we're saving 34.6. Turning around here in the parking lot, making it nice, staying in the city, going back home. So So I can punch that thing in the city again, and I'm still have the 34.5 steady, 6 holding, you know, doing nice. Watching the traffic again. Don't do this at home. You gotta be professional at some level to do this. And I can hit that thing, see? And you can hear the turbo as it kicks in, you know. And we're holding. We're not losing here. So with other cars that are, you know, gas guzzlers, you punch them, you have drops, you lose. We are consistent around 34.4 in the city, so that is better than I'd hoped for. Thanks. So let's conclude this. I'm going home now, doing 38. We're still in the city, a couple of miles, 34.6. The thing is listed, mind you, as 27 miles per gallon in the city. So I'll say it can fluctuate, you know. I would even add and say maybe 28.8, which I saw in the basic setting. And we are in the city still doing 34.6 consistent and holding. And overall, do the math on your own with the fluctuations and calculations we're saving. We have an average, and with the crunches and the drops, let me drop it. You know, we had a max of 9 to 10 miles per gallon in savings, and we had a drop of where it was like, you could say 5 miles to the gallon. And overall successful. What can I say? I'm very happy that this actually is so legit that you can test it with your own car. You can also get an iPad and get a diagnostic Bluetooth chip that you can order in China for chips. Put it to your diagnostic interface in the car if you have a new one, and do the testing yourself. You don't have to believe me. I know my stuff works. This is video logging my device, the raw cell, which again, my key technology is that powerful that I'm influencing the quantum physicality of the car, meaning the molecules in the fuel and how they flow and fluctuate. So coming home, ending is 34.5. I'm very happy with the experiment, you know. You can see now engine, this is it. Average consumption. I'm turning the engine off. So you saw it, this is it. We're done here. Very happy. Let's say 6 miles to the gallon. On average with this car, you have drops with the ups, up the hill, down the hill, wind coming, wind going sideways, whatnot, and how you drive. If you're offensive, defensive, all that has a result. You can beat your car into submission. And this is only going to result in costing you more fuel. All I'll say is like have your tires pumped the way they're supposed to, have your spark plugs clean and synchronized, clear oil, and treat your car nice. That already results in savings. And what you do actually, we drop the emission rate out of the exhaust, which I will measure at some point when I have the money to get the equipment to measure that, how that drops. And the torque, I realized that the turbocharger in the beginning when we got that car didn't pick up really like nice. So with the device, the raw cell, the turbocharger kicks in more. It's like it has more torque, the car has more pull. And overall, the feeling gets more, that it's more there, gives it more punch and more side effects that I'll announce as I'm going out of the prototype testing and the beta testing. So right now I'm selling the prototypes, and once that goes industrial, then they will look a little bit different. So sizes may vary. What you see is not what you get. So the pipes and tubes I will change. They have to be in a vacuum, they have to be sealed, they have to be weatherproof, all that good stuff, refining them, tuning them. Thank you for tuning in and watching this with me. This is for you first-hand witness how I'm doing it, and I've seen for myself that we have considerable savings. Again, do the math, feel the resonance of the video, stay in touch, stay in tune. Catch you on the flip side. This is your scientist, Arcturus Ra. Fuel efficiency, effective, making your car better, turning it into a non-polluter partially, saving you a lot of good things, weaving light waves on the highway, turning you into an active light worker. Thank you so much, and God bless. Happy New Year.